Welcome back to my channel. This is Alicia Creates. I'm Alicia. Today I'm actually not gonna work on rewriting what I already have. I'm gonna actually work on some new chapters because I had a crazy spark of inspiration. Well, not crazy is the right word, but I had a great spark of inspiration. Just the last couple of days, I had a spark of ideas for what I'm currently working on, and then I had a spark of ideas for. I think it might kind of be like the next book in the series. Like I was thinking of like where I want everything like for the previous spark of idea I have for where what I'm working on currently. I was like, where do I want certain things to go? How do I want stuff to wrap up? And that got me thinking of where I want things to go in, like, because I know there's gonna be more than one book. There's probably gonna be like three, maybe four, maybe more. I don't know. And I was like, where do I want the next book to go? And that got me thinking on the next one and like where I want that to go and all that kind of stuff. And that just got my mind working on some ideas and also just little tiny ins and outs of different creatures and monsters for what's going on in the current book and also just other general things for the next book as well. And that just one spark ignited another, and just it was just a big ball of fire just rolling down a hill, catching the whole side of the mountain on fire, basically. It just everything went up in flames from all of these sparks, and just a whole bunch of ideas just it was great. It felt really good. I actually so I did my rough draft that you've seen before, which is I think it was one page when I showed it to you before. It might have been 2 pages, so now it's 2 pages. If it wasn't before, it's 2 pages now. Which I think it was, because I think there was like 11 major plot points. And then I started working on plotting the second book, which I have all the way up to the midpoint, which I'm that's not what I'm working on today. I just wanted to tell you because I got some stuff that I'm super excited about. Actually, I'm really pumped about a few things, but that just got me wanting to work on writing some new stuff really bad. So that is what I'm working on today. So where I left off, a really crazy emotional thing just happened before I started doing my little rewrite. So I'm gonna pick up after that really emotional scene had just wrapped up and carry on from there. And I think I know what's about to happen and where I'm gonna go from there, but I'll let you know. My word count is currently, let me see, 27,321. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get into writing because I'm super excited. I have so many ideas for what I'm currently writing and just some stuff later on in the book and for the next book that I just want to hurry up and get my grippy little hands started on and all over. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get started so I can get as much of this going as possible. So I'm just gonna dive right in. Let's do it. Okay, sorry. So I didn't give any updates during my writing because I was just in flow hard. Um, and also my cat's in here. Well, my Tad is in here. So if you hear meowing, that's him. When I talk, he likes to talk. That's just something he does. I don't know. So if you hear meows, that's just him. He thinks I'm talking to him, so he's just talking back. He's just replying to me. But yeah, he really wanted in here, so I let him in here. The kitten's off sleeping in another room. I don't like him in here. One, because he's still young and he doesn't really chew on anything. He shouldn't, but he does chew on cables for some reason. Cables, if they're on the floor, those are something that he gets into, which we don't have a lot of cables near the floor, thankfully. But in here, my cable management is atrocious. If you could see, like, you think what you see in the background, my typing is bad. This is real bad. So I can't let him in here, unfortunately, just willy-nilly while I'm recording because I have to keep an eye on him. So I can't just let him in here. But he's asleep in another room, so I didn't feel bad just letting my older cat in here without the other one. So, but anyway, yeah, no, I had to read the last like page before I started writing, and oh my god, it was such an emotional scene that I had to pick up from. But it was kind of nice because right after that, it was kind of one of those situations where I had a not like romantic scene, but like one of those romantic kind of unintentional, very mild, moderate romantic scenes. It's kind of awkward that the characters don't notice is kind of romantic, if that makes sense. It was kind of one of those situations, like unintentionally, mildly, accidentally romantic and awkward. Sorry if you hear that. My cat is struggling to get behind the blinds right now. He is struggling hard. Wow, what are you doing? But yeah, that's a scene I got to write shortly after the really crazy emotional bit, which was fun. I really enjoyed that. And now I'm moving on to um, uh, a scene with a character that I'm excited to add. That I'm really, oh, she is. Oh, I haven't even wrote her yet. She's just in here. I haven't written her down on paper yet. She's just in here right now, and on a plot point for a draft for the second book, but oh, she's gonna be amazing. I'm so excited to write about her. But yeah, that's gonna be in tomorrow's thing. I left off my new word count that I left off. Sorry, my screens just went black when I was about to give you my word count. Rude. My cat is rummaging around in boxes. Okay, so my new word count is 28,445 words. So not a ton of writing. I guess that's okay. I was close. Okay, 1,124 words. So that's not bad for an hour sprint. And I'm gonna do another hour sprint tomorrow. So I wonder if I'll get about the same words, same amount of words. I wonder. Ooh, I wish I could tell you more, but oh, I don't want to give. I can't give too much away, and I don't want to give too much away. But that little like I hope you know what I mean when I explain like the unintentionally accidental, awkward, romantic scene that like the characters don't really notice, and when they do, that's when it becomes awkward. They're like, oh, when they drop back, that kind of thing. Like it jars them. They're like, oh, what are we what's happening right now? What are we doing? What like that kind of thing. That's what happened. So yeah, that's. Okay, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna stop with my little ranting. I'm so pumped to write more. I want to write more, but I do need to. I hurt my ankle. I don't know what I did. So I've been resting and like going and doing a few things around the house, resting, cleaning, resting, cleaning. Kind of like how I write clean, except for I have to rest longer, so I can't get a lot done. So I actually have to go and attempt to get stuff done. So I can't write more today, unfortunately, but I want to so bad. But I will be back and I will be writing it for an hour tomorrow too, because I have an extra day off, which is nice. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Let me know how your writing is going. Let me know what you're working on if you can, if you want to. how your day is going, how you've been, and if you, like I always say, if you don't feel like writing full sentences or telling me anything, leave an emoji, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.